Hi everyone, Ontario Prepper here. Today we're going to be doing a prelude to a four-part winemaking course that we're going to do online here on YouTube. Wine makes a great barter item in a shit hits the fan scenario. One of the things that you're going to require are a primary, fermenter, and a secondary. Actually, this one's here I use as a primary because I can just take the lid off and it makes it easier to stir. If you can get two of these, great. You will require an airlock, and then that goes in there and that lets the gases out and keeps air from getting in. These items are fairly cheap. This is a wine thief, and then you'll be using this near the end if you want to try some of your wine and put it in a glass. Then you'll need a bottle filler tube. Okay, and then I have special things that I hook up to these things here that I can put the bottle filler on. And then once I get siphoning with my siphoning tube that I hook onto this one here, this is a pumping one, so works well. I paid like $10, $11 for it. Or you can get one of these as they known as the candy cane siphoning tubes that you can use once this has a seal on the inside, and then you can get your wine when you siphon it right down and not get any of the lees off the bottom. You'll require corks for your bottles. You can find reusable ones that have plastic things on that will push into a bottle like this. You can use them over and over again. Otherwise, you're going to require some kind of a corker. They vary in price. You'll end up investing about anywhere from $75 to $100 in extra little things. But this is something that you will use over and over and over again, and make bottles and bottles and bottles of wine. Because once you do it once, I'm going to tell you, you're not even going to get through your first bottle. Be working on your second batch before you know it. Your kits that you get, this is a bag of concentrated juice. This one here is Pinot Grigio, and it's a concentrate from the Pinot Grigio grape, and then it's broken down and then there's additives put into it. These kits also come with the bentonite, the potassium metabisulfite, the potassium sorbate, the thinning agents, and your Lavalin EC 1118 yeast. I do most of my cleaning. You can get cleaners that you can buy to clean your stuff. You're more than welcome to get it, but what I do is I mix up potassium metabisulfite. This stuff here pretty much wipes out anything. And you also can use this to age your wine a little longer. You put a little extra with it. We'll get into that later on in some of the other videos. And like I said, you'll need corks, and then you're going to need a spoon to stir in your bucket to degas. I degas by using one of these, by taking the airlock out. One of these airlocks, you're going to need these. You'll need two of those. But what I do when it comes down to degassing, which we'll get to this, I will put my hand over the end here and pick up the whole 5 gallons, shake, and then I will set it back down, and then I will take my airlock, put it back in, and then this will start bubbling, and it's the CO2 gas being released. When yeast converts the sugar to alcohol, it creates the gas from the fermentation. When we're done at the end of the whole course, your bottles of wine should look like this. I have a filter machine that I do use, and I usually make 2 wine kits at a time. So what I do is I'll filter my whites first and then do my reds second, so I don't end up with rosé. But you won't require, if you can siphon really well, you won't require a filtering machine. Some places that sell the kits, they do have it where they do filtering, and if you prefer to have them filter it, they'll probably do it for a very, very low price, and you could probably bottle and cork it there in the same breath, but you can make it at home. A lot of places, people will go in and they'll buy a kit, and they'll say, well, I want this white wine, and somebody else is making it for you. You're not making it. All you're going to do is bottle it and cork it. Like I said, wine makes a great barter item. great Christmas presents, birthday presents. I could go on and on and on and on. I've been making wine at home for about 25 years. It's become like a hobby, and I enjoy making it. I don't drink a lot. I end up by giving a lot of it away, or letting my company enjoy it. But at any rate, like I said, this is just the prelude to what's coming. You'll get an instruction sheet that'll come with your wine kit. It'll have the list of equipment on the right hand side. They're all generic instructions. It will also tell you that you need a hydrometer to see how much sugar content is in the juice after you mix it with the water. Don't worry about getting one of them. We're going to be adding extra sugar, so it brings the alcohol content up to about 13.5 to 14%. You won't notice it will be good. Like I said, I've been doing this a long time, and I look forward to doing this with you. So we'll be doing this in a 4-part episodes, and we'll start with our first episode that we'll start making wine on Wednesday. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And Ontario Prepper out.